Welcome back. It's now time for your midday sports. Now, technical leader of Jamaica's Carifta track and field team, David Riley, has praised the officiating at the recently concluded Carifta track and field championships in Grenada. Riley, who had to file a number of protests and appeals at last year's edition in the Bahamas, says this year's staging was a breath of fresh air.
Surprisingly, I think this Carifta has gone on with a record for me. I mean, I've not had to file not one protest or appeal or anything. Officiating was good. I think the officials listened and they seem to have been well prepared and very good. Grenada did a very good job with hosting the Carifta Games.
In the meantime, Nicole Bramwell, who won the under-17 400 metres in 47.27 seconds, erasing Usain Bolt's 47.33 set in 2002, says he's progressing well after struggling with an injury at the Boys and Girls Championships 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm very, very grateful and I'm very happy about that. I'm grateful because, I've coming off on strain, hamstring strain, so it's a very pleasing feeling to know that I could go out there and get the record. Well, I'm in good condition, getting back from the injury, looking forward in the season to do great things in the season.
The team returned home on Tuesday. Now, WIPA President Wavell Hines is calling on various stakeholders in Jamaica and the wider Caribbean to go to bat for opener John Campbell and his long-standing appeal at the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS. Hines says that the majority of stakeholders are aware of Campbell's situation following WIPA's presentation at the recent Cricket West Indies annual general meeting.
So Cricket West Indies and the shareholders and the stakeholders who attended are aware. It's a matter of a report that was placed there. It's in the minutes of the meeting, so they are aware. So I will only say that where CARICOM is concerned, WIPA would have made that presentation there. I wanted to go through the association. And then also the JCA was in attendance of Cricket West Indies meeting and they will have done their internal inquiries as well. So we are all for sitting with the different stakeholders in the matter. It's a matter of solving an issue that can affect our Caribbean people in a significant way.
Hines' comments come on the heels of the World Players Association, WPA, and the Federation of Cricketers Association, FICA, calling on the Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS to expedite its decision into Campbell's appeal against a 4-year ban. The joint release added that the postponement of its decision by CAS for a 6th time without reason has left Campbell in an unacceptable state of limbo. Campbell, the Jamaica and West Indies opener, was banned in October 2022 for evading, refusing or failing to submit to sample collection. Attorneys representing Campbell subsequently filed an appeal with CAS in December 2022. A decision should have been handed down on August 31 of last year, but last Thursday, CAS announced a delay in the announcement of its decision into Campbell's appeal for an unprecedented 6th time. CAS said its decision has now been pushed back to May 31. In the meantime, Hines says he does not understand why there was wide-scale rejection of the Don Webby-chaired governance report in 2020 following the latest Cricket West Indies annual general meeting. Among other things, the report recommended a downsizing of the board of directors from 18 to 12, a reduction of the board committees from 12 to 5, and a redefining of the roles of president and vice president.
Cricket West Indies, I'm not sure why the individual members, as in the 6 members, would not have gone in a wholesale fashion. But what I can say is that governance has always been on the table of West Indies cricket for a long time. And I think it is something that is ongoing. Best practices are always needed. WIPA does not have a vote at the table, and it is a matter for the shareholders of the entity where WIPA is just a special member of the board that does not have a vote. So in sitting here, I don't know what are the things that are considered in the boardrooms of the different 6 territorial boards and what kind of mandate they would have given their representatives to shareholders who attend the meeting.
Hines was speaking on Hits 92 FM's Sports Grill on Tuesday. And that's it for your midday sports report. Shane?
Thanks, Jordan. And that's the Midday News. I'm Shane Masters. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, have a good afternoon.